Well, you may have heard of using therapy dogs in schools, and actually it's pretty common for students to read to therapy dogs in their classrooms.
But a school service dog is much less common. In fact, there may only be one school in the entire state of Wisconsin to have a service dog, and it's right here in La Crosse.
News 8's Lisa Klein has the story in tonight's Assignment Education Report.
Northwoods International School in La Crosse welcomed their full-time service dog at the beginning of the school year. Unlike therapy dogs, which can be any dog that passes the therapy dog certification class, service dogs are generally bred and hand-picked to work with someone in need of assistance. But the service dog at Northwoods is a bit unusual. She doesn't work with just one person. The dog has been trained to work with an entire classroom of students.
Almost every student in our school, I think every student in our school knows Sammy.
You want a treat when we get in the classroom?
Hi Sammy, is what we hear down the hallway.
The new four-legged friend at Northwoods International School is making quite an impact on some students.
8 times 4.
For example, concentrating on a math lesson
30.
is now easier for fifth grader Jackson Claddy.
It helps me think better and focus better.
Jackson is one of several students with complex behaviors that benefits from Sammy.
So she is here to support the kids emotionally when they need that.
I like to pet her, which calms me down.
Sammy was trained as a school service dog by an organization called Retrieving Freedom and now works with Mrs. Stern's students.
There are times where I say that she needs to be in class with certain students all day. And I can tell where they're at emotionally when they come in, and I say, ooh, you know what, you need to take Sammy. How come? Because you need her more than I do.
Stay.
And when that happens, Sammy simply stays next to the student during class.
They pretty much touch her like this the whole time, but they can work and they can stay in class and they get work done.
Because for some students, their emotions are so overwhelming, they have to leave the classroom.
One of the students, if she didn't go with, would probably be in my room a couple times, just regrouping because he wouldn't be ready for learning.
Sammy was trained to help diffuse powerful emotions. This bench, which is called a place board, is a common spot for Sammy to hang out with students.
I also can tell her to place and snuggle, so she can snuggle with the students.
So if a child's having strong feelings or are in crisis, the dog will actually nuzzle up and help that child, and it's amazing for most children how that helps.
And sometimes, Sammy jumps into action without even being told.
And I don't know how to put it in words, she just knows. So she just knows when she needs to go up to certain kids and just sit next to them. And there's not a command for that, she just does it.
Jackson says it is working.
It helps me not freak out as much.
Like I don't know how she does it, but her just being there with him, he can calm down so much faster than he's ever calmed down before.
As schools look for ways to reach children with emotional and behavior needs, this might be an avenue that other schools want to pursue.
Sammy, come on.
Now there are some students who have Sammy time built into their schedule, so they come and see Sammy 5 to 10 minutes every day.
You know, but Sammy is a service dog, regardless of how adorable she is.
I know.
You know, and you're not supposed to be petting them when they're working, so how do they deal with that at school?
Yeah, that was really important to them too. So now the people that trained Sammy came and spoke to the students at the beginning of the school year, and the students are now supposed to ask before they pet Sammy. So anytime Sammy's wearing that vest, they have to ask before they pet her. However, at recess, the vest comes off, Sammy goes outside, the kids get to play with Sammy, which is really awesome. And just so everybody knows, Sammy is now home with Mrs. Stern. Mrs. Stern now owns Sammy, so that's where Sammy lives, and of course goes to work with Mrs. Stern during the day.
Very nice.
What
All
a
right.
cool thing.
Yeah.
Thanks very
Thanks,
much, Lisa.
Lisa.